As a rule, we choose to grow bush beans instead of pole beans. I can't decide whether or not this is pure laziness. In a backyard in the city, tall varieties can be a problem, as it would be difficult to get poles. But these racing grains can be trained along old fences and, with little effort, will travel through the stems of the tallest sunflowers. So that solves the pole issue. There is an ornamental side to the bean issue. Suppose you plant these tall beans at the rear end of each row of vegetables. Make bows with flexible tree branches, attaching them to form the arch. Train the beans on these. When someone faces the garden, what a beautiful end are these bean arches. Beans like fertile, warm and sandy soil. To help the soil, be sure to dig deep and work it thoroughly for bean cultivation. Never plant beans before the world warms up due to the chills of spring. There is another advantage to early soil excavation. It brings eggs and insect larvae to the surface. Birds eager for food will go to the plow to pick up these bits of ground. A little lemon worked with the soil is useful in growing beans. The beans are planted in drills about 18 inches apart, while the rows of beans must be 3 feet away. Drills for bush files should be further apart than other dwarf beans, say 3 feet. This amount of space allows cultivation with the hoe. If the beans rise too high, remove the growing tip, and this will retain growth upward. Among the wild beans are dwarf, snapper string beans, wax beans, bush files, a variety known as fragile beans. Among the beans are the lime, wax and scarlet poles. The scarlet courter is a beauty for decorative purposes. The flowers are scarlet and look good against an old fence. These are quite adorable in the flower garden. Where a vine is desired, it is good to plant it. As a vegetable, bright flowers and a plant canvas are obtained when the bean planting places the beans in the soil with the eye downwards. Beetroot is rich, sandy,